Hello everyone, this is Icarus. Welcome back to another mod interview show. This time we have an amazing mod. Well, all mods are amazing. We have another amazing mod. We have GusEarth, and if you want to see me do more of these shows where I interview mods, where you get to know them, bring the community closer together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and GusEarth, do you want to give yourself a little hello?
Hey,
So,
hello.
yes, that is GusEarth. Mind if I just call you Gus, if that's
Yeah,
alright?
that's fine.
All right, awesome. So, Gus, how did you? I guess we'll start off with a pretty basic question. How did you find out about Geometry Dash? How did you start playing that?
I started playing in late 1.8, and I found out about it through a friend who's playing on this bus, and so I was interested. I played the light version, and then I eventually got the full version.
Nice, nice. I have. That's pretty much the same story with me. I started about the same time as you, late 1.8. Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like everyone has a similar
yeah.
situation.
I think most people around our age range did because like it blew up around that time, in like
hmm
really late 1.8. So, how did you figure about? How did you decide you liked making levels and the editor kind of stuff?
Um, I don't really know why, but that was like the first thing I was drawn to when I got the full version. It was just level creating, and I've been doing it since 1.9. It's pretty fun.
Nice, nice.
Um, yeah.
When did you get your first creator points?
It was sometime in December 2015, I think. I don't remember the exact date, but that was during 2.0.
Nice. It took me way too long to get my first creator points. It took me 6 years.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but so for when you first started making levels, let me. What was I gonna say? I was gonna. So when you first started making levels, was it on the current account you have right now, or was it like on an old account that you no longer have access to?
It's on my current account.
Oh,
Every level I've published is still up. I haven't deleted anything.
that is awesome because I
Yeah.
lost some of my old levels on my old account that was green, but that's kind of cool. So you can see like the progression of growth.
Yeah, it can get like the memories from the old levels, see the history.
That is super awesome. I wish I could find some of my old levels. That's awesome. So I will, since you know this is know your mod. What do you like? Shoot, I messed up that question. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. This is my show, but what do you want to see more of in levels?
Um, I think I've kind of started to look for more like traditional aspects. Um, I've been kind of public about it, but I don't really like the recent trend of like experimental levels that are just different for no reason other than to be different. Because I feel like um, there's not really any substance there. It doesn't look good to me personally. And I guess me starting in 1.9 might have something to do with it because um, I don't know, it seems like my standards have reflected like the building styles from back then.
Cause like
And since
back,
I took such a long break, in the middle of 2.1, I haven't really caught up. So,
yeah, I feel that. I don't really like experimental levels either, to be
yeah.
honest. Cause like I feel like everyone kind of has the mindset right now that unique is good, and I'm like, unique isn't always good. And
hmm
is that kind of how you feel about it all the sometimes?
Yeah, because even if it's unique, if it looks bad, like it's not really good. I don't care for originality if the product isn't like well executed or polished or whatever.
Yeah, I totally feel that. Like because when we started like 1.8, 1.9, there was all it was like all I'm not gonna say it was all the same thing, but we had like a set out of what a level was supposed to be like. And
Right, there was like a like pretty set standard there.
yeah, so I don't blame you. I feel like a lot of people that started around the same time as us kind of have that uh,
hmm
kind of mindset, I guess you could say. But so that's one thing you're not so much of a fan of. But if you said you had if sorry, I'm talking fast because that's just how I
You're
am.
fine.
But when you play a level and you're like, dang, that's cool. I want to see more of it. What's like one thing that you're like, dang, I wish more levels just had this to them.
Um, Probably. having a lot of colors, but not like a rainbow color scheme. Just being able to use like 3 or 4 colors together in a section instead of just like all shades of red or something like that.
Yeah, so do you like bright and flashy stuff, I'm guessing?
Yes, yes, for sure.
Yeah, I like that stuff too. That stuff's
Mhm.
always makes, I don't know, it always gives a good vibe to the level.
Right? I like seeing the intensity.
Sorry, I just took a drink of my water, but um, so as you have standards and like, well, I guess all of us have standards, but with your mod standards, would you say you judge levels more on gameplay or decoration? Because both are fairly important, but some people lean towards gameplay being more important and some towards decoration. What would you say is more important to you?
I think I definitely lean more towards decoration. Obviously, like I still take both into account, but I care more about how it looks.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Because like both are obviously very important, but
Mhm.
yeah. So that's some cool stuff. And I was gonna ask you, when you got mod, how did it feel? Because you were in the most, I think, you were in a fairly recent mod wave, not the most recent one though, right?
It was like 3 waves ago, I think, but yeah, like all things considered, it is fairly recent. Um, I honestly wasn't expecting to get it at that time anymore because I don't know if you remember, but this was the first wave after another big one last November. And after that wave, Vibrant had tweeted about like we're probably not going to have any more new mods because there's already a lot. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I wasn't really expecting there to be another wave like ever. And
Yeah,
so it kind of came out of nowhere.
yeah. That I remember. He kind of just didn't. He didn't follow up with that tweet, but
Yeah.
there's been a couple. I think 3 mod waves since that. But yeah,
Yeah, we've had a lot this year.
yeah, and I'm totally fine with that. The more mods, the better. But so you were modded, I think, with you were modded in the same wave with some of your friends, right? With I think was Oasis in the same mod wave as you? I can't remember to be honest.
No, Oasis was one before me. I think Balloons was in my wave. He's probably like the one I know best out of everyone in there.
Yeah, I know balloons. Yeah, yeah, he was in your mod wave. I just can't,
Mm.
cause like I don't know. There's been a lot of mod waves and they kind of blend
Yeah,
together for me. But
yeah, I get that.
yeah, well that's cool. That's cool. And so that's the geometry dash portion of this because this is know your mod, just not know your standards. Um, what games do you play outside of Geometry Dash? What do you like outside of that?
Um, Genshin Impact.
That's totally fine. I know a lot of people have played that. Um, um, okay, so I have this one friend, and he says Genshin Impact is pretty much a ripoff of Breath of the Wild. Is he just being dramatic, or is it like different, and is it like it's good in its own ways?
Um, I think he's probably just being dramatic. Like the biggest similarity you can make is just that they're both open world games, kind of. You can go around and do what you want, but there's I haven't played Breath of the Wild, but
Yeah,
one of my friends who has played both says that there's not really any valid similarities. Like you can't compare the two games. They're just
they're just both open
different.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing Genshin, not gonna lie, and I was like, I was concerned because I was like, am I gonna get harassed for being a weeb? But no.
There's people that'll harass you for playing the game, but there's a lot of people in the community who do play the game, so
Y-
depends.
Yeah, I've seen a few people. I think it was I think I saw Sparks and Sharkari playing Genshin.
Yes, both of them play Genshin. Oasis plays too.
Yeah, I saw them. I was like, that game looks kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I should play it though. Should I get it?
I don't see why not. Like it's free, so you can just try it
Even
and see how it goes.
even better. All right, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.
So, one other thing besides Genshin Impact that I know you've talked about, I've heard about your music taste. Would you like to talk about that?
Oh yeah. Um, I like pop music, like all pop music, but basically only pop music. I don't really like I don't like that indie stuff or like alternative.
Have
Um,
Oh no, continue on where you're about. What were you gonna say?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if you've seen it, but a lot of servers have started adding this bot called MisoBot, which like it basically gives you stats of like what server members are listening to. And that's based off a tracking website called Last.fm.
Oh,
And that website just tracks what you listen to on Spotify, and it keeps track of like how many times you've listened to a song, an artist, an album, etc. And since I've been using that for a while, every server that adds this bot to it, um, my stats are always on top. Just a subtle flex because I've been tracking for like 2 years or something.
that is awesome.
And so every server they look at like the top listened to artists, and it's everyone I listen to, basically.
That's funny. So do you have any favorite artists in the pop community, or just like the pop artists? Any favorites?
Yeah, Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. I think a lot of people already know that.
There is no
I'm
judgment in there. They're
very,
both good.
very public about it.
They are very good artists. Do you have any favorite songs from them? Cause I like their music too.
Oh, I could not pick like
There's just too
a single
many.
pick. Yeah.
That's totally fair. Now this is an odd question. Have you ever considered using like an Ariana Grande song in a Geometry Dash level, like a Nong type thing?
I think that would be kind of funny, except the issue is I build on mobile only, and so I can't really use Nong songs.
Oh, wait, you're a mobile builder?
Yes, always have been.
That is wild. I switched off of mobile because like it was too hard for me. That's crazy. From the quality that you
Really?
produce on mobile,
I find it a lot easier to build on mobile. I can't get used to the PC setup.
that is fair. But I'm just like, wow, your quality is incredibly good for being a mobile builder. I'm not saying mobile builders are bad, but like when I was on mobile, like it was not as good as your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have people like Zender Game who also build on mobile. I
Wait,
think that's the most impressive
wait.
one.
You're saying Zender Game is on
Yeah, I'm
mobile?
pretty sure Zender Game builds on mobile, and I don't know how because those levels would probably crash my phone, but
Yeah, they would definitely crash my phone too.
yeah.
That is crazy. So, what outside of video games, what do you like to do? Do you like to like be outside? Any sports type stuff?
Uh, Not really into sports. I guess that fits the whole like Geometry Dash player stereotype. But during the school year, I really haven't had a lot of time to like do anything else besides classes.
Yeah,
And like in my free time, I do this and other games. So
yeah, that's totally fair. Cause like COVID prevented a lot of that stuff too.
that too, yeah. Get stuck inside. And now it's probably gonna happen again.
So, like we're on summer, there's no school. Do you just sit indoors and play Dash and Genshin, or
Um,
no shame if you do, but like
Kinda, for the most part.
yeah,
I'm just chilling.
that's fair. I pretty much do that too. Well, I don't play Genshin, but I played Geometry Dash and
Other games.
yeah, other games. That's cool. That's cool. Well, let's see. We're almost out of time on the for the episode because I don't want to go over anything too long. So, would you like to give yourself any shouts out? I'll put all your links in the description, obviously. But want to shout yourself out on any platforms?
Um, yeah, you should link my Spotify playlist in the description. I have a really good pop playlist. You guys should follow that.
All right, you heard it here. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is a fun episode. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, GusEarth, his links will be in the description. You should obviously check those out. If you don't, I'll be very disappointed in you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.